going on, everybody? It's your boy Real back with another review, man. Yo, it is House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 8. That's right. I would like to first salute to the Discord gang. Gang them. Gang them. All right, those listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and of course you, the viewer. Now, this episode was a goodie. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. This is not about to be the review that you used to. I'd break it down and say, no, fuck all that. Fuck all that. No. I'm on one. I can't take it no more. I need an apology. Oh, yeah. I need an apology. You goddamn right. I might not even start this. I might even do this review without one. Somebody got to say they sorry. Oh, you want to hear from me next week? I need something. Look, Nino's confused. I need something. You know how many wars I fought over this man Viserys? How many battles I had to go through to prove what we see from time and time again? Oh, he's a soft-ass king. He doesn't deserve to rule. He's dumb. He's soft. He's not a murderer. Look at this. I need an apology. I have been Team Viserys since, I don't know, maybe episode 2 or 3. And I've been the only one. If you were a Viserys supporter, if you said fuck Daemon, fuck Rhaenyra, fuck Alicent, Otto, okay, all of them, Corlys, Princess Rhaenys, if you said fuck them, and you ain't choosing no side, there's only one side that anybody should roll with, and that was Viserys. If you were that person, I don't want to hear from you. No. Where were you when I needed you? Apologies. There was one chick, one young lady, who left a rather good Viserys post under my comments. I wish I could remember your name. You are exempt. Okay, you were there pretty early. You held rail down. But for the rest of you and the book people, oh my God. Where were the book people? Did it not show how Viserys was the man in your pages? Huh? When you were doing this? What is this? What is this? I could turn the page without licking my fucking fingers. Book people? What? Yeah, fuck that, man. I'm doing my own review today. You might get a better one, a professional one, maybe next week. What you're used to, because today I'm not. No. No. This man deserves an award. He has to get one. He is the best actor in this show, the best character in this show. All right? The most noble, next to Lionel. There's only one man more noble than Viserys, and that was poor Lionel. May he rest in peace. I still miss him. His counsel was one of a kind, because dusty-ass Otto is still back. He's still somehow... And you know what I got a problem with? How the fuck everybody is aging beautifully. Like, the time skips, just gorgeous, not a blemish on the skin, no grays. Niggas come and go looking the same. And years are passing. And yet Viserys is looking like a goddamn walking corpse. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Make it make sense, people. How is everybody generally the same after many years? You ain't gonna put a wrinkle in it? Not even Rhaenys? Not Princess Rhaenys? Okay. All right. Oh, first off, why am I so hyped? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because when they were doing all this petitioning and backstabbing about whether Luke is going to be the heir to Driftmark, everybody is taking sides, and they holding private councils and making little deals. And now here's Otto sitting on the throne. Was he standing beside it holding court? No. He was sitting on there looking rather comfortable. I believe his legs were crossed. This man looked like he's been waiting to get in that seat his entire life. This whole time, him and Alicent been running shit. And Alicent is like getting more religious. Is she bringing religion into the fold? We know how that ended up on Game of Thrones. Shame. 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 We saw religion in Game of Thrones. All right? We saw the Red Witch. We saw the Lord of Light. Religion, Game of Thrones is always gonna end bad. Now she's wearing little spiritual stars and shit. No. No. It's only one person. While Rhaenyra was looking bad, as Corlys's brother was just throwing smut on everything, like, hey, I am the rightful heir. I should take it. You know what I'm saying? This is my family. And while Otto was sitting there like, yes, I agree. And Allison is about to be right there with the, no, this is a strong claim. Wait your turn, Rhaenyra. Wait your turn. Please let this guy have the court. It's his time to talk. You'll have yours. As soon as Rhaenyra, and speaking of Rhaenyra, before I left, did she not see her dying father for years? Her and her piece of shit husband, his piece of shit brother. All of a sudden, now it's a whole thing about the legitimacy of her illegitimate ass kids. They the softest strongs. You know what I'm saying? And okay, so now shit hit the fan and it's time to scramble. So now we got to get to King's Landing. And what does Rhaenyra do? Oh, Daddy, oh, look at your new grandbabies. And I named this one after you. You manipulative little bitch. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. It's quite a few bitches this episode. I gotta let them fly. That manipulation, that bullshit, negative. I can't do it. No. Oh, and he's just sitting there like, Viserys. Oh, that's a name for... My man is dying and still cracking jokes. Talking about, well, that's a name fit for a king. Look at him. And he hurting, scaring the babies, looking like something out of a Goosebump novel. Like, this motherfucker looking like dude from Thinner, but worse. Matter of fact, he looked like the mummy from Return of the King. You know when he had to keep consuming people until he became a full person? Right? And everybody he consumed, he got a little bit of peace. He looked like he just got through eating 4 people. I think it was about like 5 people he consumed, and he had that little hole in his face and shit. He's about 5 bodies in to the mummy character dude. That's what he fucking looks like. And then they don't see him for years, don't check on his fucking health, didn't send a goddamn raven. But here she is by his bedside, fucking talking about, and Daemon is pressing the issue. He's still happy to see his brother. And all his brother want to talk about is business. Oh, but you love Daemon. We're going to get into Daemon too. Don't you motherfucking worry. So then, do all this, and now shit is looking dire. It looks like, I don't know, Rhaenyra, like maybe you left and didn't maybe secure anything in King's Landing. You just kind of let it all the fuck go and hoped for the best. What the fuck you thought was going to happen? Yes, Otto and Alicent reconnecting with the fucking dying Viserys. What did you think? So yes, you didn't play the game well. You just was like, I'm going to get married, have these babies, teach my stupid ass kids Valerian. When they should be learning the sword, but we're going to get into that too. So like, no. Now you're against the shit. Now you're nervous. And who do you come running to? Oh, Daddy. I need you to stand for me. I don't know. It's so much pressure. I thought I wanted to be queen, but I don't know. It's so hard. It's just so... I'm like, bitch, you ain't even been queen. At least you weren't even queen for the day. At least we had an heir of the day. You was never queen. You never had to. You took no responsibility. Zero in all these time skips in all of your life. You've taken no responsibility. You just had kids. You could at least had sex with a dude that had, I don't know, blonde hair. Maybe we could be like, gray plus fucking gray equals blonde sometimes. I don't know. It's better than that dark ass brunette hair. So you didn't even take that responsibility. I don't know. None. But here you go, talking about how hard it is and how you don't know if you want it. And I'm like, wow. Well, would you look at what Viserys has been going through his entire kingship? You mean to tell me you can't take the pressures of fighting for your kids? And you need your daddy's help? Always running to daddy when shit hit the fan. Oh shit, I done fucked up. You done found that I was about to smash Damon in the whorehouse. Daddy, please. Please. And he still kept you as heir. Still. Still. But now they need him. And then when he so now we back to this. Rhaenyra's getting ready to do her speech, which I know was not going to be moving at all. She had, I mean, in the words in the words of Aegon, look at him, look at him. What do you mean? Yes, we're going to challenge the legitimacy of these kids. Look at them. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? So then, as she starts, boom, doors open. The angels sing, and daddy to the rescue. That's right, King Viserys. And you cannot tell me you didn't, with the music playing and this half-faced fucker walking down the aisle, that you didn't feel inspired. Okay? He looked like goddamn Cuba Gooding Jr. in Men of Honor. You remember when him and fucking Robert De Niro, when he had to put that suit on and walk so many steps so he could become a Navy SEAL? He had that big dumbass, old-ass diving suit, and consequently enough, he walked just as slow as fucking Cuba Gooding did with all that equipment on. But that was a powerful moment, and that's what he did with his crippled ass walking down that aisle with his mask on from The Man in the Iron Mask, the Leo DiCaprio mask. All right, he came and he held court, and then what did he say when he sat down? The most gangster shit possible. My man opened up with, I'm so confused. Okay? Wait, hold on. Before we get there, did Damon try to help him to his seat? Man, fuck out of here, man. Fuck Damon. Fuck Damon. Now you want to be helpful when there's something in it for you. You need this to happen or you and your house is fucked. So now you want to play bro? Now you want to call him brother? Now you want to help him to his seat and put his crown on his head? Fucking give me a goddamn break. Oh God. I'm just, anyway. But yes, back to the best line. When he sits there and goes, I'm confused. What the fuck is this petition talk? I thought we handled this years ago. Years ago. But you know what? Why don't we go ahead and ask Rhaenys, since she was the one closest to Corlys, maybe she give us some insight. Since Corlys got fucked up fighting at the Stepstones again. These goddamn Can we just send some dragons to Stepstone and just burn that whole shit by the way? I know I'm all over the place, but you're following me. Like, the Stepstones and the Triarchy is undying. It's unwavering. I don't know how the fuck you get rid of them. But yes, they're again fighting, and this time they got Corlys. But whatever. Something needs to be done about Stepstones. I don't even know. I don't even know. There's only one part of the world that's been kicking up dust, and they could, I don't know. But yeah, he sits there and he's just confused. I thought we took care of this. So then here comes Rhaenys, right? She heard the deal. They after her, Rhaenyra had that little talk outside. And yes, I like that conversation too. That was a great scene. Because Rhaenyra is sitting here and she's desperate, but she makes a beautiful plan. I'll give Rhaenyra one thing. I don't like her, but she got goddamn plans. She's got it mapped out. She gave Queen Alicent a great plan where both sides benefit and we just be done with this. But Alicent wanted to be a little, whatever. She was just petty and being Alicent. She's about to become a noun in a second. She's just being an Alicent at this point, right? And she presents Princess Rhaenys with an equally great offer, that minus a dragon, right? Because she was about to give Alicent, give him a dragon until he just gangster one, until he strapped on his black Air Forces, Aegon, and just took one. She was going to give him one. But okay. Now, Rhaenys comes up and she's like, as they had that talk, and she said, you're right. It doesn't matter if you're desperate. It doesn't matter about shit. Because you didn't let the High Towers get too much power and land the first blow, and now look at us. Because now it's just going to be a three-way. I'm going to fight for legitimacy. Corlys' brother going to fight for it, for the heir to Driftwood. And then you going to fight with these illegitimate-ass kids. So, you know what? It doesn't matter. Okay, whether you're desperate or not, it sounds like the best plan. And Rhaenys sticks to the plan and makes sure to put that plan out there for everybody. And you know it's crazy because Corlys always wanted Luke to run Driftwood, and he was unwavering, and I was unwavering in my support for that. And also, now that we're talking about it, Rhaenyra said she was gonna marry Luke off to this and then this to that, and we're all good. We're all good here in Driftwood. We don't know what the fuck our brother talking about. And then the king said, well, looks like we got it done again. Great job, everybody. Good talk. Fuck a petition. Viserys came in and was king. Oh, was he not a king? Was that not some kingly shit? What are you gonna tell me? Who else would have done it better? Okay, now, to be fair to Corlys's brother, he was 100% right in his claim. He knew them goddamn what nephews, or I don't know what the fuck they are to him. I don't know about the family dynamic, whatever. But he knew them damn kids had not an ounce of Valyrian blood in them. Okay, he was right. They didn't. And when he called, that was great because he was on a crash out mission. He was like, and these kids are, and just Daemon sitting back there, just all fucking, cause you just being all Daemon. He's like, say it, say the word, and he's like, bastards. Okay, and so I was like, oh shit. Viserys sat up, the whole court was like, oh, he said the word out loud. We saw what happened last episode about the word bastard. Right? They've been playing with Viserys, man. They playing games with him. So now dude is hot, but he's rightfully upset. I thought that scene was hilarious. The way he screamed bastards. It was like, Kevin! From, Home Alone. That motherfucker screamed bastards. It was great. But my favorite line after bastards is when he looked at Viserys. That nigga looked at Viserys. He pointed at him and said, and your daughter is a whore. I said, oh my God. Because it's funny because it's true. She is a whore. She has been a whore since she was a teenager. Word. It is what it is, man. So he was 100% right. But, and yes, I like that whole, oh, I'm about to have you, when Viserys, because you called his baby girl a whore. It's on now. My man pulled out his little knife all shakily and shit. He's like, I'm going to have your tongue for that, goddammit. And then Daemon, as you see, took half his head off and told me to keep his tongue. Oh, let me guess. All the Daemon people was like, yeah, I told you Daemon was the best. Yeah, sure. Daemon was able to cut a man's head off who wasn't prepared. He had his whole back turned. And he took half his shit off. Didn't even, he aimed for the neck. So let's just be real. He missed. He got all this shit. He gave him a high top fade. And then he left his tongue out, and then what? Y'all was all impressed with it. He could keep his tongue, brother. Let me guess, y'all all cheered. Y'all are fucking get out of here. Daemon. You want to know more about your boy Daemon? Okay? Other than killing an unarmed man for speaking the truth. Which we knew he was going to die anyway, but whatever. While y'all sitting there cheering. How about how he ain't been shit to his stepkids? How the fuck? You let the strong blood kids. And have y'all seen they daddy? They daddy was a goddamn warrior. What are they? They frail. The years have been bad to them. Now they little politicians. This is what happens under Daemon's watch. He don't give a shit. He don't give a shit about his daughters. He ain't seen his daughters in forever. Okay? Or maybe they was living with him. I don't know. I might have just made that up. I don't fucking know. But that sounds like some Daemon shit. And then, you mean to tell me Daemon is this great ass fighter and he ain't decided to train them kids how to wield a weapon or do nothing? And he know they got snuffed out by one boy. Aemon fucked them up, about to rock them to death, about to rock them to sleep until he did the dust in the eye and the slashing of the eye. Like, come on. Where was Daemon? That's a terrible stepdaddy. Now look at Aemon out there looking like goddamn, I don't know, some warrior prince. Like, this motherfucker looks crazy. He looks like a Daemon. He looks like a fucking Daemon, but more vicious. Like, I don't know. I don't know that Aemon. He's somebody to look out for. He don't say many words, but he's a man of action, and he's been smirking. He's basically baby Daemon, but I think I like him though. I like him. And I like his little petty ass speech at the table, right? Oh, let me to my nephew when he asked his nephews if they came to train. I was like, holy shit, that scared me a little bit. I was like, wow. So I don't know. And Aegon is a rapist. So we could just check him off your list. That boy's a rapist. Now, I was mad at Alicent for hearing that girl out, hugging her, and then going, well, you'll be threatened with this and that and this and that. Okay, so I suggest you just take this money, shut the fuck up, and get on out of here. But I believe you. Okay? Now, you want to be mad at that because it's nasty. It looks nasty. It sounds nasty because it is nasty. But what the fuck is she supposed to do? She's the queen, and it's all about perception here. And Aegon cannot be seen as a rapist, even though that's exactly what he is. Okay? But, so she did the best she could. I mean, she at least went in there and slapped him. And he's soft as hell. He's sitting there crying like, I tried to do the best I could for you and daddy. And it's just never enough. How about you start by not raping women, talking about, oh, it was just a little bit of fun. I was just joking around with my dick. Like, what's the big deal, guys? Like, she didn't get the joke. She didn't have to leave like that. Like, what, bro? What? So, yeah, and then she told me you wasn't no son of mine. Like, okay. So I was with her with that one. But, I mean, there's no real punishment. Like, what the fuck you supposed to do? That was just... So I fucking hate Aegon, okay? Knew I would. Aemond, I don't know. I was kind of liking him as a shorty. I liked how he took that as a G. He was like, you know what? An eye is cheap for a dragon. I was like, well, way to look at the glass half full, little man. Now he's a big man. Now he's a big man, knows how to fight. So it looks like Aemond is gonna be a goddamn problem. I hope that little scuffle that Daemon saw. Did y'all see when Aemond was about to step to the kids, Luke and Jace, right? And was about to fuck them up, but Daemon stepped in front, and then Aemon kind of looked at him and then looked away like, okay, I may not be ready for this battle. And Daemon smirked at him like they usually do. They share that smirk. That's their trait. They smirk at each other like, They think non-funny shit is hilarious. So, I don't know. Oh, that dinner, since we at that dinner, another point for Viserys. All that man want is his face. He sat there, he stood up, took off his goddamn mask to show y'all that he was about to be the new extra in Walking Dead. And he just shared a tender moment. He was like, I love having y'all around. This is beautiful. But it makes me sad. Because y'all ain't seen each other in years. Y'all fucking hate each other. And I'm not finna be around long. Like, this shit needs to get solved. Like, this is fucked up. And I felt for my boy. Because that's all he ever wanted. Running the kingdom is stressful enough. But he would hope that at least his family will hold him down. But his family is just a revolving door of shit. Aegon is sitting there trying to put the moves on Jake's fucking girl, Jace's girl. Talking about, oh yeah, if you need to be pleasured. I'm like, bro, you are over sexualized. Like, what's up with this kid? But I guess now I know why. That jerking off in the window, it wasn't for comic relief. It was to show us that he was a little depraved piece of shit. Like, he's a sexual deviant. That's what it was to show us. And here it is in full, it's out there. He's all about the ass. Whether it's consensual or not. So that makes him one of the nastiest motherfuckers to be walking around King's Landing. And has the freedom to do it. So, I don't know. But yeah. Viserys takes the show yet again. I thought that him walking in and handling court up in the court was gonna be just the best scene of the show. But it turns out that it's in close competition to his dinner speech. Viserys went out with a fucking bang. And my man probably took his last breath. So since we're gonna toast everybody at this goddamn dinner, I like to toast to my boy Viserys, cause I'm 1,000% sure this motherfucker's not gonna make it to the next episode. It just cannot happen. It just wouldn't be realistic at some point. Now, were there other things that I need to take care of at least? I mean, I don't think so. I think we pretty much seen what it was, and I mean the scene where Rhaenyra at the dinner, deciding like I'm just gonna make peace with Alicent right here, and you saw Otto's face when Rhaenyra was about to leave after the little boys fight, and then Alicent ran down on her and was like, "Oh, you leaving so soon? Like, don't leave." And I'm like, wait, Alicent. You were just mortal enemies with this motherfucker. Now you want to be friends, and Otto was taken aback, like, what the fuck is going on here? Especially when she said you were gonna make a great queen. Otto was like, I don't know if she's playing the game, or if she is back on Team Alicent again. Like, Otto looked confused. I'm a little confused. I'm even more confused after that last conversation Alicent had with Viserys in the back at the end of the episode. But I thought that there was a lot of things going on at that dinner. What is that little girl's name? What is Viserys' daughter's name? I don't know, but she don't seem to have it all upstairs. At first, I thought she was gonna be like a witch, but now I think she's just, a few apples short of a full tree. Like, I don't know, but I thought it was cool after she stands up and said, "Oh, being married is okay," you know. He pretty much ignores you, and he might show you some attention when he gets drunk. I don't know who that was laughing, but I definitely laughed too. That was great. I was like, well, we see how Aegon treats his wife, like, and his sister, but I said I wasn't gonna dwell on that, but whatever. And then Jake just stood up. When Jake stood up, when Aegon was making all that shit, and you saw the way Aemon got up, like he was on business. That boy ain't forgot about that eye shit. Nephews be damned. He ain't forgot about that eye. So I suggest them strong boys get strong. For sure. Somebody, while they learning fucking a dead language where they're learning early Valyrian, niggas better learn how to yield some early Valyrian steel. God damn it. Cause Aemon, nah, he ain't the one. That boy, he ain't the one. But I like how Jake went and took her to go dance. Like, here's a little fuck you. I'm gonna have fun with your wife and embarrass you, which it looked like it embarrassed him. So I guess job well done. But we see the kids in the beef, and we see that now that Princess Rhaenys and they got Driftwood, they got all Driftwood worked out. I don't think Luke feels deserving. He's still timid. He's still worried about people calling him bastard and looking at him funny, which I mean they are. Cause I mean, look at him. Like, fucking look at you. You look nothing like you don't even they don't even look like they mama. Like, what, they got their mama's white skin? Like, I don't see no other feature. I don't see no Targaryen in them. Them boys is just strong boys. You know? But if I had to say who has the worst kids, Alicent definitely got the worst kids. 100%. The daughter is, I don't fucking know. And Aegon the rapist, first of his name. And you got Aemon the killer. So, I mean, Aemon seems to be the more regular, but I don't know. He looks like he got some destruction. But we know that. So my question is, when Viserys at the end was talking to was talking to Alicent, what the fuck was he talking about? Telling her that he got it wrong, that she was the one for the fire and ice. Like, it's up to her to get it done. Because she walked away and said, I understand what you're saying. And I said, well, I'm glad you do, because I'm fucking confused. So, I don't know. I have no idea. And this girl, I don't know. Rhaenyra been having a lot of kids. For show. Like, I don't know how that works. Like, Shorty is a baby making factory. except for kids actually these are the first kids that actually are legitimate. The non-bastard kids was the final three. Like, I don't know. It's this shit's wild. So apparently, I don't know if the death of Corliss's brother gonna have such a resounding effect. It may if Corlys makes it out of this shit because he's not dead. We all assuming that Corlys is dead, but he got a fever. So they pretty much was just planning for him and plotting on his downfall before my man even left Earth. So I don't know. I mean, shit. If Viserys could walk around this many years looking like that, just literally falling apart, maybe there's some hope for Corlys come back from a cutthroat. And like, where is Laenor? Is he just off somewhere with drinking on seed of the poppy? Then fucking squires? Like, is he just living a good life? I don't know. And what happened? I had another question. What the fuck happened to Lionel's remaining son, the little crippled dude with the cane? That was Alicent's aide. I ain't seen him nowhere, and these look like important times. Is he just off running, his land that he had stolen after he set his family on fire? And he's gonna be like called upon? Cause this shit ain't finna end. I don't know if the Driftwoods are gonna start an uprising because they're still into it with the Triarchy. So the Triarchy has to be fought yet again. But after what Viserys did, he cemented Rhaenyra's heirship and he legitimized her kids for the fucking final time because there's nobody else to prove this lie. So I don't know the beef with the black versus the green, but the kids seem to still want to get it popping, but I don't know. I would keep the strong kids in the house because if Aemon come out to play, it's not gonna end well. Even Aegon, I don't know. Aegon might get his ass beat. I don't know. But those kids look so much smaller than them. But I guess they were born. Were they born first? Was Aemon and Aegon born before Rhaenyra's kids? I don't know. Maybe they are older. I don't know. But it's definitely a nasty situation. So I don't know what's gonna happen next episode. Nor do I care. But I know that his funeral, that should be next episode, better be a grand fucking funeral. Cause let me tell you, the motherfuckers on this show that they left us with ain't shit. Not a nail one of them. I fucking hate Alicent's face. It's always like this. She's always confused. Like, bitch, relax. You know what I'm saying? You thought you won, you and your father. Like, I was making shit happen. And Viserys came through and shut that down. I love their face, too, by the way, when they held that little court proceeding. They was like, oh, fuck. There goes the plan. We had it. We had Rhaenyra on the ropes. But here come her daddy. That's right, here come her daddy. But now it's going to be all type of shit because when the king dies, they have the funeral. Rhaenyra's supposed to come back to King's Landing. And then there's going to be the interesting thing of how does Alicent fit now that, Rhaenyra is queen, Daemon is the husband to the queen, because that'll make him a king. And I don't know. But I know Alicent ain't finna go down like that, and Otto's not finna allow it. And who's gonna be hand of the king? Is she gonna keep Otto as hand of the king? I don't know. But that'll be for next episode. If you get a well, y'all gonna see that. But I don't know if you're gonna get a review. Because if I don't see some fucking apologies, I need to see them. I need to say, yo, Real, you was right. Viserys was a damn good king. Probably one of the best we've ever seen. He did deserve to run King's Landing. And none of these fucks are able to, not from what we see. That may be a long apology, but I need something in that realm or you is not getting that next review. I assure you of that. So, hey, Apple Podcast people, Spotify Podcast people, you hear that? Okay, I know you're just listening. You're unable to comment because you too haven't joined the Discord. I don't know why any of y'all haven't. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Now you put your fate in the hands of the YouTube viewers. Because I need a goddamn apology. That's all I know. Viserys deserves an award, and I'm going to be right there watching, making sure. Was it the Emmy? All right, because the Oscars is for movies, right? So it's the Emmy Award. There may be a goddamn Emmy for Viserys. I know that much. But yeah, man, I'm out of here, man. Protect your health, yourself, your wealth. Your boy Real is out of here. Peace. Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Real. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? All right, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, all right? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,